All right, good morning. We are in a downward trend. Currently pulling up off of overnight's low, London low. We had finished the day yesterday with $6,066. We are going to trade 21 contracts today. We do that by dividing our account by 285 every day. And nobody's listening because I wasn't fucking. Okay, good morning. We are touching the London low today in a downward trend. We are trading with 21 contracts today because we ended yesterday with $6,066 exactly. So we get that number by dividing our total account by 285. That lets you know how much you can trade to allow a 10 to 15 point move against your account before your um, position gets liquidated. So, for instance, that allows you to trade the maximum amount of contracts in your account and be able to risk at least 10 to 15 points against you before your account or before your position will get liquidated and get closed by Webull. I do that because sometimes my positions may go 10 points against me, but still end up going in my direction. So I have to have that wiggle room. All right, here we go. Market is open. And we're going to get in right here. Expect it to go down at least till yesterday's low. Lock those in. Currently in for 21 contracts. We just got our indicator as well. Our 30-point move, scout short. Let's see, 2882.2 will put us where? Yeah, I think that is 82.2. That's our 30-point move from entry. We got in a little late. Of course, we could never get in exactly at the open, so we get in as close as we can. That'd be a 24.8 move. It's almost 28, 25 points. So that's a good placement. We're going to see and monitor it. We got two strong levels, daily levels together right there that we may end up seeing some struggle to get through. Then we have yesterday's low. If we get past those levels, I'm confident that we'll go down and hit that spot. We're getting. I could have got out and got back in a little higher. We're not going to worry about it. Because we're pushing through that daily level, that's our little we're having some resistance there. I don't have that level on my other chart neither. Let me put that there. 2904.1. This is another daily level that we pushed through this morning. Oops, we don't want to lock it there. There we go, lock that down. And we'll move up our 5-minute orb range. We won't lock that down yet. We will lock down the top. I don't believe that we're going back up. So those ranges are pretty much locked down. All right, let's see what happens here over the next 5 minutes. Had I not went in with the max amount, oh my God, why does it keep muting? I'm not sure why my account keeps muting as I'm talking to it. It's really annoying. All right, I could have went up and reloaded at the top. Got out, got back in. I could have just did it right then and got in at a higher position. But my mental stop is basically the top of that 5-minute range. And I didn't want to get out and then, miss a move. So I stayed in. I could have added to it, but I maximized that move by getting my full 21 contract. Had I came in a little light at 15, I probably would have got a little more and got a better feel once it pulled back on me. But you got to get in as soon as you can. Sometimes it doesn't pull back. It just go down and keep going down. So you just get in as soon as you can and be happy where you got in. 25 points almost is still a good move. But just so everyone's tracking, my mental stop is above this range. So anytime you're in any position, long or short, your stop is going to be at the top or at the bottom of that first 5-minute range or 15-minute range, depending on which one is closer. I would say use your 5-minute range off this strategy. That protects you. If it goes against you, you may lose a couple $100, but it'll protect you from losing $1,000 if you're in with a heavy position. I say mental stop because I don't actually put that in. It depends on the look of the market. If my EMAs are tight together and we're kind of at a sideways choppy start, then I'll probably put my stop above the 55, somewhere up here. Or even I would probably put it maybe in between the 55 and the EMA 200 or the MA 200. But because we're in this nice downward trend, all our EMAs are fanned out smoothly, I'm pretty confident that we're not going to go back up there. All right, we are about to start going further in our 15-minute range. We're about to push through this 5-minute orb low. So I'm safe that I can lock that in. All right, we just got our orb short on our Thinkorswim. That lets you know, enter. If you haven't entered already, get in, dude. What are you waiting for? So that indicator just popped up. If you were simply trading off the signals, that's when you would get in. So we're going to move up This is our 15-minute range that's extending down now. It does it automatically on Thinkorswim on our signals, but on here we have to adjust it. We have to adjust it ourselves. Hey, babe, you leaving?
I'm about to.
See you later. Hey, you should have packed you a lunch today. It's lunch meat down there.
I mean, I still have time.
Yeah, go pack you a lunch, so you ain't got to worry about nobody coming to get you on that shit. Pack a lunch, take you a Gatorade, juice, and chips. All right, we got our orb short signal on Thinkorswim. So if you're just following the signals, you would have entered. The second you saw that orb short pop up, which is basically a candle closing the first 5-minute orb range. Our 15-minute orb is already extended down below it. That is automatic in Thinkorswim, but on Webull I have to adjust it just for visually to keep me keep my charts accurate and to keep the visual from both sides together so you don't get confused. Well, I don't get confused. All right, we're looking good. Looking good. All right, that was our 9:40 candle close. We're watching our 9:45 candle, and it still wants to go down.